Hello everyone, this is Scarzig, and welcome back to another episode of the Darkest Dungeon. Today, we're going to be taking on a little boss fight, but at any rate, oops, clicked the wrong one, town event. Check this one out, Heresy in the Blood. The Fanatic will stalk parties with infected heroes, so if we start taking out parties that have the Crimson Curse, the Fanatic has a chance to ambush them. And I'm not going to lie, I was attacked by the Fanatic on the side file I have for my live stream, and that fight is not pretty. I'm not looking forward to that, but this file doesn't have a lot of infected heroes on it, so we won't have to worry about that for quite some time. So I am sorry that you all will not be seeing that for a little bit. We are still waiting on, you can see, look, the infestation is medium. And I think I talked about this a little bit in the past, that as the infestation grows, you start to run into Crimson Court enemies more and more in the other areas, and then they drop courtyard invitations sometimes. There's a special enemy that appears that drops courtyard invitations, and that's what you use to get in the courtyard, and we haven't gotten any invitations, so we've been trying to get back into the courtyard so we can continue adventuring. But at any rate, I have decided that we are going to take on the Unstable Flesh. Look at this trinket that it's going to give us for the Grave Robber. Extra crit, extra speed, extra trap disarm, and scouting chance. The only downside is extra food consumption, and we actually have, trinkets and other things that can negate that food consumption. So I think that this is pretty much just an upside for us, and I always talk about this when I'm using the Grave Robber, that I love being able to just go first and one-shot something, and that's exactly what that trinket's going to help, and we get to fight a cool boss. So this is the party we have settled on. I figured that we would just bring, Huldra, we'll bring out Boulder, he's level 4, so that'll really help carry the team. We've got a level 2 here. We're bringing Clover, because Plague Doctors do have access to battlefield medicine, which I am going to make sure Clover has for this mission, to cure Blight and Bleed, which is very, very useful when going in the Warrens. We do know that the Flesh boss does have the ability to inflict pretty strong bleed on you, so that's going to help a lot in the long run. Then we just have a Vestal for a little bit of stun and a little bit of extra healing. I figured that Huldra, being able to reach rank 4 with Iron Swan, and then just like their brutal frontline damage is just going to carry us through. Adrenaline Rush could be actually pretty nice too to keep on Huldra, because it cures Blight Bleed, a little bit of a heal, and it's a damage and accuracy buff. So all in all, I think that this party is going to be really solid. So let's go ahead and make sure everybody is upgraded. So you sort your party, and everybody shuffled to the top. We have currently, again, I'm covering it up, we have 50,000 gold, so we have a lot to work with. We don't really need to upgrade this, like it gives extra damage and accuracy, but just the raw Blight Bleed cure is probably enough. So we'll just upgrade Iron Swan and Wicked Hack. And I suppose we'll upgrade Breakthrough, just because it's always nice to get a little bit of extra damage on that. Boulder, I think, is... oh no, he can get maxed out too. Purge, we don't really need to increase the accuracy on or anything, because even if it misses, you still get its effect. Solemnity is great. Withstand isn't that good in the Warrens, because you're going to be taking like bleed and stress damage anyway. Intimidate could be interesting. The problem with Intimidate is you're lowering their damage and their prot, but is lowering their protection by 20% worth more than just hitting something twice? I suppose it gives him something to do if there's something in the back line that he just can't touch, right? This doesn't do any damage, though. It does a little bit of damage, so I suppose we'll bring that on Boulder. Let me equip that before I forget. We've got Hue, Wicked Hack, Solemnity, and we'll probably switch it out. Bring Solemnity just in case. I suppose we can try bringing Intimidate, because Boulder generally is just going to get healed by Velka most of the time. I don't think we need to worry about self-heal. So we've got Blade Grenade, Blinding Gas, Battlefield Medicine. We don't really need... Disorienting Blast is good, because it's just an extra stun, can hit the back line. I don't think we need to worry about Incision all that much. It could be worth it to take, just because I think we're going to be slaughtering the front line most of the time. No, I think emboldening, disorienting blast is best. We're just going to try to spec into extra stun chance. Just try to keep the back line locked down as much as possible. But anyway, back into the guild. Oh, this is the blacksmith. Anyway. Plague Doctors don't need to have a lot of damage. It's important to just upgrade their defense. I do want to upgrade Velka's damage a little bit because Judgment actually hurts a lot. It's good for, you know, one-shotting those backline squishies. Boulder, I think, is maxed out, yeah. You know how I do. I love to max out everybody before we go fighting bosses and stuff. But at any rate, yeah, everything that's worth maxing out is maxed. Same on Velka. Got another level on the heals. Judgment. Sure, why not? And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Nice. Alright, so our team is pretty beefy. We just need to trinket up. So, first things first, lepers. Extra accuracy. Boom. Automatically makes them good. Super good. Do we have... Max HP minus speed. Lepers are already painfully slow, so the minus speed wouldn't really help. But they're already so tanky, you don't need the max HP. Now, the flesh boss. Does it count as Eldritch, or does it count as a beast? Interesting question. Suppose we can just do Healing Armlet or Warrior's Cap for even more accuracy. Hell, even Sun Ring is good. Let me sort. Healing received probably isn't, you know. Damn, look, and the recovery charm is even better. And it's for everybody to use. Ooh. What if we went this route? Just had a huge, like, just damage. Seems kind of bad. Seems like I really don't want to go that route. Would be hilarious, though. Again, I'm not sure if the flesh boss is Eldritch or not. But I suppose we'll take it just in case. Because, you know, we don't have any, like, Beast Slayer's rings or anything like that. Alright, but anyway. We've got the Blasphemous Vial, which is plus 40% stun skill chance. And plus 25% stress, which is actually pretty significant. Let me see. And right now, Clover is guaranteed to go first out of all of our party members, but I don't know if she outspeeds enemies. I kind of want to give Clover the Feather Crystal, which is my usual MO for the extra 2 speed. But it might be worth giving Clover something to even out some of that stress damage. But then again, if my Plague Doctor is chain stunning, I probably won't need, you know what I mean, the minus stress. I can just kind of deal with it. Definitely something to think about. Yeah, I suppose we'll go like that. Velka. Sacred Scroll, extra healing skills, minus stun skill chance, minus damage, no thank you. I'm not trying to live that life. Huh. Plus 8 speed on first round. No, that's a bit silly. I suppose I'm a bit overthinking it, and maybe we just leave it alone. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think we'll just give Velka the Book of Sanity just because. You know, the minus stress never hurt anybody. Extra speed, extra damage, extra stress, minus accuracy. Nah, I ain't about that life. We'll give her the Sun Ring, extra damage and accuracy. little bit of extra stress, but like I said, I think we're going to be keeping the back line locked down enough to where it's not going to matter. Do we care about camping skills with this party? Wound care is kind of nice. Might be nice to learn Encourage, but I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. This is a medium mission, so we do get to camp. But anyway, enough time wasted. Let's provision. We get free food, which is nice. A couple skeleton keys for luck. Bring some shovels. Bring a ton of food. We have a lot of healing, so this food is just mainly for hunger checks and camping. We'll bring a medicinal herbs. And I can't remember, actually, no, we get one already. I can't remember what we need holy water for in this mission. Anyway, we'll bring a ton of torches. That seems good. Just 2 sleeves of torches, because I don't know how long the mission is going to be. And we're just going after the boss, so this seems good. We'll bring a vial for good luck. Blood vial. Just in case somebody gets cursed. Could come in handy. So let's go.
Store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal.
Alright, so he just abandoned this abomination in the sewer.
I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Gross. You can hear it hissing in the background. Tango, get out of here with your squeaky toy. Scouting is really useful, because there's a chance it's probably just down in this corner. I suppose we'll go this way, since we scouted the trap. That way we can just loot back around. Try to get some treasure out of this run, because we did spend a lot outfitting the team. Ooh, close. I almost walked over that trap. 70, 70, 60, 70. Shit. I don't have a trap disarmor. Oh well, Boulder's gonna do it. Rip. But Boulder's pretty tanky, so he doesn't care about taking that 6 trap damage. And he resists the bleeds because he's a boss. Nothing in here, of course. Oh, there it is. Crimson Court enemies. The Thirst. Alright, so first things first. I forget that these things have, like, Buku stun resist. We could still go for it, because we do have the Blasphemous Vial, so it's 120 base, plus 40, so that's 160. No, they still resist. Rip. Okay, so we just get the Blight on them. Damn, they resist that too. Crimson Court enemies really grind my gears, I tell ya. Okay, so we'll just Judgment then. We'll Judgment rank 4, and then Iron Swan rank 4.
Eradicated.
That was a bit of a mistake. I forgot the mosquitoes doesn't leave a body, so they all scoot forward, and I can't Iron Swan rank 4 anymore. Oh well. These are all pretty much frontliners anyway, so we don't have to, like, lock down the back line. We've got Battlefield Medicine. Cure that Blight. Actually, I should have cured Boulder's Blight and then had Huldra do Adrenaline Rush to cure hers. But yeah. I guess we'll just have Velka focus on healing. There's really not much she can do. Her damage is sort of low against these enemies. Like, they even have 20% protection, so we're just going to slowly hack away at them and cure our blights.
Obliterated. The wounds of war can be healed.
And again, the Battlefield Medicine is absolutely godlike. We're going to Judgment to get a little bit of damage. We have to clear these corpses to bring him forward so we can kill him. It'll be Boulder's turn next, and I think he gets the one shot. There we go. Nice.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
God, I can't remember if the flesh has protection or not.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
We didn't scout in here, so this could be a battle. Nothing. Cool. It's nice that we're getting scouts so that we can dodge the boss and go for treasure instead. So we can make back a little bit of that fortune that we spent. Oh, swine tar. Here we go. So first things first, because this takes up rank 1 and 2, 3 and 4 will lock these down in the back. So we can just stun them, possibly even going for a chain stun, since their resist looks pretty low to me. And, what's your stun resist? 95? Yeah, we aren't going to go for it. I'm going to have Velka start working on the back line, and then Boulder and Holdra can just mess up the swine tar. They're doing pretty good numbers. Trot Retreat, I think, shuffles them backwards. Huh. Alright, that's right. That puts him to rank 4. And then, that puts him to rank 4. And then he does the, charging attack. So, I'm gonna try to stun him. Damn, oh, yes! The stun went off. Cool. He resisted the movement, the shuffling of the disorienting blast, but that's okay. This is not okay.
Ringing ears.
Yikes.
Blurred vision.
So now we miss damage, because I have to shuffle forward. I'm just gonna drop some damage. The swine tar, I think, is the biggest threat. Like, the cultists we leave up because it's like, oh, a little bit of stress damage. Okay, this is annoying.
Tide turns.
Resisted it though. Leper's a badass. 135% stun resist. I am gonna go for it again. I think it was worth a shot. Nice. If I hew, that has a chance to one-shot her if I high roll. And if I chop, I have to high roll anyway. So I'm going to hew. Yep, awesome. Got the high roll. Got damage on him and killed that other cultist. I think that boulder is probably the best target for the boar rush, right? Because now I can just... let me see. If I plague grenade... Or actually, no, I'll just stun him. And then that way, I can kill the swine tar and then buy a couple turns of healing on Boulder as I shuffle him back forward. Nice. Can I chain stun him? 85? Suppose we go for it. Nice. And that clears corpses, which helps Boulder in the long run.
A momentary abatement.
Be quiet. My goodness, they've been barking a lot lately. Normally they like don't bark at all. They just want me to know they hear something outside. Like, they aren't yip yap dogs that just, if they hear any old thing, they start barking. It's anything that they, you know, feel is a priority. They just want me to know. Oh, so there's the boss. So that's really good to know. So we can backtrack, clear out the rest of these rooms. Oh, wow. Did I just... Didn't even check that treasure. Unlock strongbox. Shovels. Okay. Suppose we'll take the throw the anti-venoms. Another fight in this hallway. Boulder's actually starting to get pretty stressed out. 100% blight resist. Ugh. So I'll just blinding gas because at least there's a chance to stun the mosquito. He's like guaranteed to resist. And I'm gonna define comfort because it's just a nice way to top off everybody, and I figured that this fight will last a few rounds. Suffice to say that over the rounds, right, the multiple rounds, we're going to get more healing overall across everybody rather than focus on solo healing Boulder. And then that also has a chance to spread around a crit chance. I wonder if we break through. It's like not really worth it. We get like a little bit. Yeah, we'll break through because it kills that one in the center, gets a little bit of damage on these two, and I think that increases Boulder's ability to one-shot them through their protection. But yeah, the pre-digestion is a really strong blight. So we're gonna battlefield medicine Boulder. Oh my god, they both get cured? The value. Okay. And you know what? I am gonna focus heal. There's the crit. There's the stress heal. And we'll wicked hack. Lovely. And then Boulder goes after him. Nice dodge. I think Gather Blood is the heal. Nice. Oh my god, Boulder. Please, mate. I need you to virtue. Alright, so again, low stun resist. So we're gonna disorienting blast. Oh wait, we can't. Rip. Disorienting blast only hits rank 2, 3, 4. I always forget that. So we'll just battlefield medicine ourselves for a heal. Lovely.
Soothed. Sedated.
Wow, they didn't one-shot. Whew. We outspeed. No! No! 8 damage? Good God.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, let's try this again. He keeps healing himself. He's too powerful.
Decimated. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Ugh, I guess we throw those extra shovels that we don't really need. You can use anti-venom on that to turn it into a damage buff tonic. Food's nice. You can just top off the crew with it. Holdraz, I think that's Dispomania that makes you check those. Finally, this is like a classic Warren's party, enemy party comp that we like haven't faced yet. We just faced a bunch of nonsense. Shout out to that disease resist. Yeah, so I guess we dazzling light.
A powerful blow.
Cool. And then we blinding gas. I suppose it was proper to maybe do dazzling light on the swine gore on rank 2 there, and then stun the back line because the stuns don't stack. And now I'm paying for it.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
I'm gonna hew so I can attempt to high roll this thing.
Destroyed.
It was stunned, so I suppose that's slightly inefficient, but you know. I'd have to high roll to one-shot this, so I'm actually gonna go for it. Yes! You saw the 12 HP was at the higher end of Uldra's.
Festering fear.
That's not good.
The mind.
But we can battlefield medicine ourselves to get rid of that bleed. Saving a lot of damage in the long run. Honestly, like, if I were keeping track of, like, the amount of damage that we're saving from these blights and bleeds, getting cured is probably more than what Velka has healed us so far. You can't quote me on that because it's definitely incorrect. I'm just saying it definitely feels that way. I'm glad I'm getting a lot of value. Plague Doctor definitely a smart bring for this mission. I suppose we'll just disorienting blast. We'll break through to kill him, weaken the madman. Do it, man. Nice. And Madman has really high dodge too, so I'm glad that Boulder was able to hit.
Promises success.
Deeds, eh? Deeds, you say? Man, citrines are so citrines are so bad. Get to use a skeleton key here. More heirlooms. You know I love me some damn heirlooms. We could camp here. I suppose it's like if we were to camp here just to make room for these and go straight for the boss, I don't think this would be too bad of a run, but we already have like tons of food. We can keep going. You know what I mean? So I think we just throw the medicinal herbs because we, like I said, we have plenty of food. Bring the crests. Maybe start a sleeve of portraits. A new sleeve, that is. Throw away the jades. I think portraits are a little more valuable. But at any rate, we're just going to backtrack to the halls. Because we can go down, around. It's probably better to backtrack here and then go down. We'll just skip these two hallways altogether. We'll make that decision once we get to it, right? Because we might get another scout roll, and we'll be able to get a little preview of what's in that section of the map. But I think that we'll end up skipping these two bottom corners. I want to make sure I keep my torch high to keep the sun ring active. Yeah, so we'll go up and around. Because that's a room battle with treasure, room battle, curios, a couple traps, and we go to the boss. Probably end up camping like here or here.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
But I mean, this team is actually pretty good. The problem is, I think I bring this exact comp a lot with a leper in rank 2 and a hellion in rank 1 because I love Iron Swan so much. It just sets the leper up to get shuffled back. I think we need holy water for the pile of bones, and it's like that's the only curio that you need it for, and it barely ever comes up. So I don't think I ever have it for the pile of bones. So we can dazzling light the swine spawn and then disorienting blast the giant corpse worm. Try to get the stun on them both. Nice. And then we just go to town. Because it's got, like, you know, it's got a big health pool, but it doesn't have, like, any specific resistances to stuff. So we'll just stun the gross skull pig. I was really hoping to high roll that. But we outspeed. Nice.
Perhaps a turning point.
Alright. I could go for the 30% chance of a chain stun. Nah. But Dazzling Light does increase your torch level, so you get a little bit of value. This is getting problematic. For sure. We're going to Disorienting Blast, because even if the stun fails, it kills that corpse. Shuffles forward. Bada boom, bada bing. Medicinal herbs.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Rip. Another battle coming up. Damn carrion worms. Can we break through? No, it's not worth it. Nice crit. That's what I want to see. I will feast on your heart. I wonder how many hearts these giant corpse worms have. Shout out to the Witch's Vial, allowing me to get these stuns. Guess we just take this opportunity to divine comfort.
Sedated.
Again, we're just fishing for crits to get a little bit of stress heal on Boulder. Oh, that's a really clutch dodge, I tell you, because we can pray. I got hit by that once. It gives you like minus speed, minus protection or something. It's like you take like bonus damage, it marks you, like it completely destroys you for sure. Don't these things have like super high blight resist? Yeah. It makes sense because they eat dead bodies. So I guess we just disorienting blast. That way we can like Iron Swan. Start working on this. Resisted the blight. Pretty good, pretty good. I kind of want a judgment so I can like soften up rank 3, but I think the correct play is actually just to heal Boulder and keep fishing for a crit so I can get the you know what I mean, fishing for the crit so I can get the stress heal. And we're gonna purge because it does enough damage to kill the corpse worm and brings this one forward so we can start working on it. So I like the way that this party kind of evens out because Plague Doctor is corpse clear, Leper is corpse clear. Just increases the reach. It makes it so that bringing 2 people that don't have a lot of reach into the back ranks still allows them to do their damage.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Really want to take these sapphires. So, do I throw away this last little bit of food? I think so. I have enough to feast at camp and then 1 hunger check. But my like unlucky senses are tingling. I could camp now. Nah. I think we'll wait. Damn. So I guess I'm not taking those portraits. Sacrificial stone. And this is another curio that I think if you don't have the right interactable, it like screws you over. So I'm not going to mess with it. I think you need holy water for it. But I think if you do have the right interactable, it gives you like a crazy buff or like a positive quirk or something like that. Something really good.
Now it must be carried home.
I think that we probably should start another sleeve of gold, but there's like really nothing good I want to throw away. Actually, we can throw away these torches because we don't have that far to go in the dungeon, and because we're going to be camping. Oh, sacre bleu. I knew the trap was coming, and I walked forward too much. But what I mean to say is, we'll have plenty of torchlight for walking through these last couple of hallways and camping. Refills your torch all the way, so we have enough light to make it to the boss. So, as is custom, do divine comfort. Because Velka needs to heal herself, but judgment, I think, like, again, we're just fishing for crits to get the stress heal. Ooh, resisted the stun, did ya? Well, then. Boulder, again, definitely a good target for those abilities. Dodge, please. Shit. Now, what's that do again? It marks you. Minus 40% damage and 10 accuracy for 3 rounds. Jesus Christ. We're going to try for a stun in the back line again. Stun the other one. Let's see what kind of pitiful damage we do. That's actually... How does minus 40% damage, she's still doing, like, pretty good damage? Whatever. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And apparently you don't look a giant corpse worm in the mouth either.
Accursed champion falls.
Nice. Okay, that probably would have been a one-shot in any other setting.
Dazed, reeling, about to break. A momentary abatement.
Crit. Aw, no stress heal when you crit a corpse, I guess. Fishing for crits. Fishing for crits. Doesn't, actually, doesn't the leper have a self-stress heal, ability that I could equip and start spamming? I think so. So I think that I definitely have been misplaying this whole time, because I'm pretty sure the leper can self-stress heal. Instead of me relying on random chance to do it. Because, like, this would be a perfect, like, chump fight for me to just waste a bunch of time and stress heal. But the good news is that we were able to wait out a lot of rounds so that we can pray war off.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Accuracy stone. Why not? Oh god, I don't have room for any of this stuff. Crikey. Where are we? I suppose we can camp now. We'll feast. Minus the stress.
Vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Take that. We have tons of crests already, so we're going to take deeds. Throw away the rest. Okay. Chant, one companion if religious, minus 20% stress and minus 15 base stress. So we're definitely going to do that because lepers are religious, so that's going to help a lot. And pray is a buff and another de-stress, which could help. We aren't diseased or anything. Yeah, so we'll pray because the protection buff can go a long way. You know, a little bit less damage here and there, you know. We don't have any avoid nighttime ambush, do we? Ooh, reflection. Minus 20 stress, plus 10 accuracy, and extra crit. Yeah, we definitely got to do that. Accuracy and crit buff. Always nice. We'll pep talk on our plague doctor. All right. So then we just dodge nighttime ambush and we're home free. Rip. This isn't a bad fight. This isn't a bad fight. The shuffle is annoying. But all in all, not a bad fight. Stun the giant corpse worm. Get our party the hell out of Dodge. We'll fight in the pitch black. That minus 20% damage lasts for 3 rounds, so I think we'll be good to go. Hmm. 120 base. It's a pretty low chance, so... Actually, it's not a pretty low chance. I'm gonna try it. Because I figured with the base of the stun plus the witch's vial, it was like a 60% or so chance. I didn't crunch the numbers or anything, but you know what I mean. So we can't break through again, because then we shuffle the leper back. So we're just gonna adrenaline rush to boost our damage back up. And almost.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Man. Like, this game would be too easy. Like, if you could just spend, like, just your whole team's, like, entire rotation getting everybody shuffled back into position so that it didn't matter, like, what your movement is. Like, the classes are balanced around this, right? Around having, being able to only move one forward at a time and that kind of stuff. So that's why they didn't do it, but... Back... forward. God. But, like, this is, of course, something that barely ever happens. So I'm not, like, too worried about it. I guess we just Judgment. Do a little bit of damage. Heal Velka. She's, like, the only one with actually any damage on her. And I think the ambush takes one of the battles, yeah, off of our camping abilities. Busts. This is like the only thing we haven't found yet. If we check the room, this is a room battle with the Curio. So there could be a chest in there. And if we look at the hallways here, there's no obstacles except in this unscouted hallway. So I'm gonna live on the wild side here. And I don't think the flesh can shuffle you. So I think that we're still in a good state. And we need to get to the boss fight here pretty soon, actually. Man, that feels bad, just stunning the one after she already took her turn. We're going to Disorienting Blast. Because the Gladiator being able to go is kind of problematic.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Rip. So basically we're taking out one of their damage encounters, right? So now we just Dazzling Light. Rip. Fine then. We're going to try to damage this one because we can just stun the other. Ooh. Disorienting Blast doesn't do any damage, which is unfortunate. So I guess we're going to Disorienting Blast so that they get shuffled forward like this. It kills that corpse. Low roll on that. Perfect. So then we can, like, hew and do all that good stuff.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
All right.
Be wary. Triumphant pride
We can use that torch. Holy water. Why not? Don't need crests. I'd rather buy into the promise of value from the skeleton key. Battle in here. Spiders. This is just like the last obstacle of, God, I hope we don't get screwed over by spiders. You know what I mean? Where they just, like, do their web thing to slow you down and chain stun your whole party and then blight you. And just when you thought you're out of the woods, the spiders end up just having their revenge and, like, putting your party in pretty bad shape going into the to the fight. I almost want to break through, because we can hew to kill those front two spiders, so we're actually going to Iron Swan to kill the fourth spider.
Cleansed from our lands.
That's actually not bad. If it's a stun on our back line, that's not really going to be doing much anyway. Ooh, wow, low roll on that spider. Unfortunate. Extra stun resist. Rats. Rats. I guess we just try to high roll it. Nope. It's a pretty strong blight. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna kill one spider. And we're gonna adrenaline rush.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
So that we can battlefield medicine Velka. And then kill the spider.
Back to the
Yes. Exactly as planned. Beautiful.
Seize this momentum.
So more
Push on
holy
to the
water.
task's end.
So one more battle for our camping buffs. Which is going to get spent here, unfortunately. Drat. So we did camp too soon. Ran into well, actually, it's because we got ambushed. So it took a battle off of our camping skill. Nah. I think we have enough heirlooms, plus the quest reward. So we're going to save that skeleton key until we find something that's a lot of value. Oh, God. Okay, so the stun resist on this thing isn't that bad. Neither is it here. So we're going to do Dazzling Light on this thing. Nice. And that puts our torch up to 76. What's your blight resist? 40? We might as well just stun, right? Just eat as much damage as possible, because there's a chance we just, like, double crit or something on this ghoul. And then that'll be the end of it. Wow. Really low roll on that damage. It's like half his HP, though, so we ain't doing too bad. Rend is a bleed. Sick dodge, thank you. We just need to overcome this battle, right? And, then we get to take down the boss with a relatively healthy team. And we outspeed. Do we try to go for the chain stun? Probably not worth. Guess we just do judgment. Whittle this ghoul down a little bit.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
That's probably the best target. Because Clover wasn't really going to be doing much here. Beautiful. I think it's actually would have been more efficient for me to kill this pig, because the ghoul had another rotation of stun on him. He was going to skip his turn regardless. So definitely a bit inefficient on my part. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't crit so I could cure the bleed.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
No bandages, huh?
The light, the promise of safety.
If we can cross through this hallway before we drop back down to 75, can we? Start another sleeve of gold. Ugh. Throw the skeleton key. So starting off the fight bleeding is actually a pretty big issue.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
The way is lit.
Only the strength to follow it.
So every, like, these different pieces all transform into different, like, just different gross things with different abilities and stuff. So we'll start off the battle by trying to stun the back line. We do have the Witch's Vial, so it does connect. And we're just going to throw down damage wherever we can. Oh, that's problematic. As the individual pieces take enough damage, they transform into different ones. So that's what you need to be doing.
Precision and power.
And I'm pretty sure, is breakthrough always correct? Whatever. No, probably better just focus down this thing that's doing the healing. Maws of Life. That's the bleed, isn't it? Ooh, nice dodge. Look, we're just smorking him in. Gross. Blight resist is actually pretty low, and that's going to help us out because we get to basically blight 2 sections of the boss. So blight is twice as effective. He's going to take 15, 30 damage from just that blight alone. That's really solid. And then we can just do dazzling light. Let me see. On the front line here, this one only has 30% stun resist, so that goes off, and that's a healing rotation taken away from him. And look, we can't hit this one because it has 80%. So we're just going to wail on the soft, squishy part. Yeah, so the Intimidate ends up not mattering here, I think, because we have, like, squishy pieces that we can wail on. And there's the Shuffle. Ew, it's a pig butt with eyeballs. And it's like slowly healing itself. It basically gets 4 actions. Ooh. No, stop healing yourself. So rude. So what is your stun resist? Very low. Beautiful. So this is honestly a really good party for this boss, because all of the Plague Doctor's CC is twice as effective, and having heavy melee damage in the front isn't as detrimental in this fight. We're absolutely just destroying. We can just do Judgment again. Dazzling Light would probably even be correct there. Bone Zephyr, I think that actually does a lot of damage. I can't remember. But I've like gotten completely destroyed by the flesh before. When I first started playing this game, the first time I fought the flesh, I was like, "Oh my god, what do?" But yeah, I think our DPS combined with our CC is just too great. So we're just gonna throw Plague. Damn. That double resist though.
Its destruction is a small consolation.
There it is. And they all have the same HP pool. Okay. So, food, we clear out so we can take these rubies. And there it is. Return to Hamlet. Alright, so let's see how much money we made back. It was 6,000 gold for the quest reward. Plus 8,000 in treasure. We got a ton of heirlooms though, so I guess it kind of evens out if, you know, you think of heirlooms as having a monetary value. Because we spent like... Actually, we spent like half our gold outfitting our party for that quest, which is probably why the boss was so easy. Because Boulder was level 4, now level 5, so... We really high rolled that. You know what I mean? Because I brought a level 2. And then I brought a level 4 to even that out.
And the pistol.
Stunned by the apparent value of the thing concealed amidst its putrid feathers, onlookers wondered if a trek to its perch might not be in order. Plot quest, Shrieker's Prize. But yeah, the Shrieker stole our stuff like a long ass time ago. But it's a level 5 mission, so we can't fight the Shrieker. Look, you can fight here to recover 8 of your lost trinkets. And you can fight here to get the Callous Talon. That's for like low light runs. Still no courtyard invitations. Still being stalked by the fanatic. But at any rate, thank you for joining me today. And I will see you next time. You have a good one.